Reporting from AT. After allowing a Brandon Belt splash hit to open the fourth before loading the bases, Cincinnati righty Tyler Mahle, L. 3-5, 4.34 ERA, recorded just one out when the Giants' 22-21 pinch hit for Ty Blach, ND, 3-3, 4.05 ERA, in an effort to fuel a rally. Reds manager Jim Riggleman, taking no chances, pulled out the hook when he saw switch hitter Pablo Sandoval in the on-deck circle. It was a game for the bullpens and the Giants' relievers didn't blink, handing the Reds 14-29 a second straight loss. After escaping the first inning without giving up a run despite throwing just 10 out of 23 pitches for strikes, Blach found his groove. He continued to deal at an even pace into the third when he whiffed Billy Hamilton on 3 pitches and drew a harmless ground out to short from Jose Peraza. It was with 2 outs in that third when things got unexpectedly ugly. Left fielder Jesse Winker seemed destined for the same fate as Peraza when he tapped a grounder to Kelby Tomlinson, but the utility infielder booted it, allowing Winker to take first on an error. Blach seemed rattled by the error, suffering an upset to his rhythm. And after taking 2 straight pitches for balls, Eugenio Suarez launched a changeup over the left center field wall for a 2-run dinger. 7. Giants didn't answer back right away and their bats remained silent for the first 3 innings. But after the Reds made it 3-0 on some small ball in the fourth, San Francisco staged an uprising. Belt opened the Giants' half of the inning by muscling his 8th home run of the year into San Francisco Bay. The Giants followed Belt's splash hit with 3 consecutive singles from Evan Longoria, Brandon Crawford and Austin Jackson to load the bases. Tomlinson came up next, positioned for redemption after his damaging fielding error, but he fell short in the big moment, striking out. With the bases loaded and Blach coming up, San Francisco skipper Bruce Bochy pulled the southpaw, though he had thrown just 62 pitches. Derek Holland is the only Giants starter to have made it past the 5th inning since May 5, and in the wake of a 5-inning performance from Chris Stratton, Bochy expressed concern about the rotation's lack of longevity Monday night, saying the hope is to get 6. He added that constantly asking for 12 or more outs from the bullpen is eventually gonna catch up to you. Nevertheless, the skipper's decision to sacrifice his starter's longevity in the interest of bolstering an offensive attack paid dividends. Sandoval came off the bench to bat for Blach and roped a line drive down the left field line, good for 1 bag and 2 RBIs. 2 batters later, Andrew McCutchen legged out the back end of a double play to score Jackson, giving the Giants 4-3 lead, which they never relinquished. Bochy's confidence was rewarded as San Francisco's bullpen rose to the occasion. Pierce Johnson, Will Smith and Sam Dyson each took 1 inning, and each put up a 0, allowing Hunter Strickland's 2.55 ERA to come in and close it out. Coming up, the Giants haven't seen a lefty starter since May 2. They will take on their 13th right-hander in a row on Wednesday, pitting left-hander Andrew Suarez 1-2, 4.57 ERA, against former Mets hurler Matt Harvey, 0-2, 6.10 ERA. Notes: former Giant Adam Duvall filled in Tuesday after Reds All-Star first baseman Joey Votto was removed from Monday night's game against the Giants for lower back tightness, though he came in as a pinch hitter, striking out to end Tuesday's game. During Votto's at-bat, a foul ball collided with Buster Posey's mask and shoulder, leaving the catcher briefly dazed before finishing off the inning. The Giants optioned outfielder Austin Slater to AAA Sacramento. Infielder Miguel Gomez was called up from AA Richmond. Mac Williamson is recovering well from the concussion he sustained tripping over the Giants' bullpen mound and hitting his head on the left field padding at AT. Manager Bruce Bochy said, "He's doing fine. He did his exertion test earlier in the day and that went well. All his baseball activities that he's been doing, he's passing with flying colors. He just has to do this for a few days, then he'll be cleared to start a rehab. The skipper said it's possible Williamson could be back with the big league club as early as this weekend against Colorado. If his rehab goes well in terms of fielding and timing at the plate, according to Bochy, Madison Bumgarner, who is feeling good after a first bullpen session Monday, is expected to throw another bullpen session Wednesday. If all goes well, he could be starting in Sacramento next Saturday. Closer Mark Melancon, recovering from a right flexor strain related to previously treated pronator syndrome, is set to face hitters Thursday and, barring any unexpected setbacks, he will begin his rehab Sunday or Monday. Second baseman Joe Panik played catch Monday for the first time since tearing a ligament in his left thumb April 28. Hunter Pence, bouncing back from a sprained right thumb, went 2 for 4 Monday night and is batting .316 in 10 rehab games in AAA. Sacramento's Julie Parker is SF Bay's San Francisco Giants beat writer. Follow at SF Bay and at Inside the Puck 3R on Twitter and at sfbay.ca for full coverage of Giants baseball.